US President Donald Trump has dubbed April 2nd as Liberation Day, a pivotal moment in his trade policy. With the announcement of sweeping reciprocal tariffs, Trump aims to reshape global trade dynamics and reduce America's reliance on foreign goods. But what will these tariffs mean for the US economy, international relations, and everyday consumers? President Donald Trump's Liberation Day is a bold step in his America First trade policy. On April 2nd, 2025, Trump is set to unveil a new set of reciprocal tariffs aimed at addressing what he calls decades of unfair treatment by trading partners. These tariffs are designed to match or exceed the duties imposed on American goods by other countries, targeting imports from nations like Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. The tariffs include a 25% levy on goods from Canada and Mexico that were temporarily paused in March, but now are set to come into effect on April 2nd for stopping drug smuggling and illegal immigration. Trump has also hinted at tariffs on sectors like automobiles, semiconductors, and lumber. Trump has also talked about taxing the European Union, South Korea, Brazil, and India, among other countries.
Well, I think you can expect more of the same that you've seen, and that is a chaotic approach to international trade in destruction, really, of the World Trade Organization and in favor of bilateral deal-making. That having been said, there has been progress made in the bilateral talks between India and the United States. And as you know, Prime Minister Modi and Minister Jaishankar and Piyush Minister Goyal have all been very attentive to Trump. They know him from his first term, and they have endeavored to make it so that one, President Trump feels flattered, and two, to give him something that he can hold up as a triumph. So I don't know exactly how he thinks he's going to square the circle. He says that he's going to announce these reciprocal tariffs on April 2nd, and yet at the same time you have the government of India saying, well, we're moving toward an agreement in September. My best guess is that, as in the past, the can will get kicked down the road and there won't be anything immediate, although there will be a bluster about how America First is being applied to the economic relations between the U.S. and India. It's my hope that the relationship, of course, will continue to be strengthened economically. I don't see a separation, really, between strategic matters and trade matters. They're all part of the same reality. And you can't accuse India of being a tariff abuser and at the same time expect a strong U.S.-India relationship, particularly in regard to China and other threats to the peace and stability of the Indo-Pacific region.
While these measures aim to protect U.S. industries and boost domestic manufacturing, they come with significant risks. Earlier, Trump announced a 25% tariff on imported automobiles and auto parts, and the 25% levy on steel and aluminium imports. Trump plans to tax imported pharmaceutical drugs and copper as well. He has put forth a 25% tariff on any country that imports oil from Venezuela. Imports from China are being charged an additional 20% tax because of its said role in fentanyl production. Economists warn that these broad-based tariffs could lead to higher consumer prices and inflation in the US, as import taxes often trickle down to consumers. Businesses may face increased costs and reduced sales, potentially delaying hiring and investment decisions. Additionally, financial markets have already shown signs of instability due to uncertainty surrounding previous trade actions by Trump. Trump's rhetoric emphasizes reclaiming respect and revenue for the US, stating that for decades we have been ripped off by every nation in the world. However, critics argue that such aggressive policies could spark global trade wars and damage long-standing relationships with allies. Retaliatory tariffs from affected countries are a real possibility, which could further disrupt international supply chains. Despite these concerns, Trump has maintained that flexibility will be key in implementing the tariffs. This suggests room for negotiation with certain trading partners to prevent escalation. However, details remain unclear about how this flexibility will work or which nations might receive exemptions. The rollout of these tariffs marks one of Trump's most significant trade initiatives yet. While it aims to bolster domestic industries and reduce trade imbalances, it also raises questions about its long-term impact on global commerce and economic stability.